What is up, everyone? We are going live shortly, episode 98. Gonna talk about a lot of stuff. WandaVision, Luca, Superman, Spider-Man, Avatar, Legend of Aang. So much stuff. And you'll still never see Teguh, starting right now.
Woo! Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 98th episode. Today, as usual, we have the peeps. We have Kelvin, Albert, Harder, Teguh, and
There is a reason behind that name.
and Ariq.
No, this is you guys. You guys are a councilman now, see? Yeah. You guys
Yes.
are a councilman.
Yay!
See,
There you
this
go.
guy is a retard.
You're welcome. Alright, so yeah, dude, 2 more episodes before our origin story.
Oh my god, is it? Oh shit.
Oh
it
wait,
is.
oh wait,
Oh my
it
Yeah.
god.
is.
So,
Time flies so fast.
well, so when will it be? March 14th. Yes.
Unless we do watch along in one of these upcoming weeks. We delay it another week.
Delay,
Oh,
delay.
either way, it's gonna come out this on March. Either way,
Wow.
sometime in March, our
Wait a
origin
minute.
story.
I just realized something. When the episode ends, or somewhere midway through the episode, wouldn't it be Kelvin's birthday?
Yeah. Very
Wow.
No,
much.
it's gonna be February.
Yeah.
It's gonna be February 29th.
Oh, what? Never mind, Kelvin. Your birthday's delayed.
Yeah. Yum. Forever.
if only.
Kelvin, like, in about 30 minutes, it's like your birthday, so just like suddenly become old, okay? After the 30
I'll suddenly have back pain.
Yes, suddenly.
Use that like use that H filter.
Everyone.
I'll have a random back pain in about 27 minutes.
In about 27 minutes, yeah. So
Right,
stay,
it's
stay
11
tuned.
there.
But
Stay
until
tuned
then,
for random back pains.
But until then, Albert, would you like to discuss what we're doing today?
Yes. So for today's episode, we will be talking a lot of news. And at the end of the episode, like what we did last week, we'll talk about WandaVision episode 8. And the reason we're saving it till the end is because in case anyone want to listen to the show, listen to the news segment, we're gonna do that earlier, and then we're gonna save the WandaVision spoiler part for the end, so you can if you haven't seen the episode, you can watch through the rest of the episode until that point. And yeah, for the news, we got different stuff. We got Nickelodeon news in terms of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Fairy Odd Parents. We got comic book news regarding Spider-Man and Superman, and we got other stuff as well. But yeah, actually, before we get to that, I want to ask you guys real quick: is my audio good if I put my mic in here, or should I put my mic like right in front of me? Is that
Put it in your mouth.
Put it
God
in.
damn it. Oh,
Either way works.
Either
way.
way
Always.
works.
Is it
I
much
prefer
clearer
to-
like in here, or is it like not much here?
I wouldn't say clearer. I'd just say sharper.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was watching some playbacks and like my audio is like really low compared to you guys when I put it on the side, so I wasn't sure. But you guys never pointed out, so I was like, oh, I guess that's
And
okay.
then we can hear you just fine.
We can hear you,
Wait,
so...
we can hear you, so I don't know.
We can hear you just fine. Yeah.
Fair.
So,
All right.
Albert, let's
All right.
go.
Let's go.
Okay. So first and foremost, the
Moving
biggest news of the week: Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond and Shiny. No, I'm just kidding. But that does drop this week, and I'm excited. What was it?
Which one are you more excited for, though? The Diamond and Pearl or the Legend of Arceus one?
I actually haven't seen either one. So.
I am probably among this friend group. I am the biggest fan
Of Pokemon? Yeah.
of Gen 4 of Gen 4 of Sinnoh. I've been
Yeah,
asking
yeah, I
for
know
this
you
remix
are.
since forever, so I'm excited for the Sinnoh reboot. despite the chibi characters, I'm
Yeah, I know.
growing up. I'm growing on them. I don't like them at first. I'm growing on them, and I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Why are they so chibi? No.
Yeah, I don't.
Kinda
I'm not
weird.
sure. It's
Yeah.
not Game Freak. Not Game Freak who's doing it. It's Ilka, which is a different.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a different thing. It's doing it.
Is it the first time
Different
it's not
company.
Game Freak making Pokemon?
Main series? Well,
Yeah.
I guess this is main series because it's reboot. That's
Mhm.
sort of. Yeah, it's Game Freak. It's not Game Freak. It's Ilka. Although Junichi Masuda, which is director of Game Freak, is helping direct the game, but this is not his production. It's not Game Freak's production studio.
Oh.
So yeah, and maybe that's why it's chibi thing, but it's maybe also because they want to do a faithful remake. They say of the original, so they don't want to do the HD Sword and
Yeah,
Shield graphics, which will make everything lengthy and like big in scale. They want to make it like the Oras vibe. So yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
Ariq, how are you enjoying the POV? It's just like
Oh,
shaking.
no. Yes, I understood everything you said about Pokemon.
All right,
I've
now let's
never played
let's move-
Pokemon games ever, so
I've never
no
finished a
comment.
Pokemon game, so there's that.
you never finish one. That's you gotta fix that.
I never finish one. I'll always play and then like I never read and then I'm confused where I'm supposed to go.
Fair enough.
Alright. Albert,
Right.
let's get to the stuff you have to
Actual
talk
news?
about, man. Yeah.
All right,
We have a lot.
Let's talk about which one do we talk? You know what? Let's talk about the biggest one first. Well, not the biggest one. I don't know which one is the biggest one, but let's talk about Spider-Man: No Way Home. Finally, a title reveal for Spider-Man 3. They do it in a very very cheeky way, making fun of the fact that Tom Holland spoils everything. They sort of do that for Spider-Man Far From Home too, I think. Of like Tom Holland accidentally spoiling it. But it's Ariq have a phone duct tape to his forehead.
No,
Yes,
you-
it's indeed.
You imagine what you want, Joe. It's okay.
We all know it's a nipple clamp to the chest, you know.
Wow. Nipple clamp.
With the
Family
webcam in the-
friendly, Kelvin.
with the webcam in the middle.
Family friendly. Kelvin just wants to say the word. There's nothing to do with it.
I just want to say the word.
You know,
Alright.
it's a nipple clamp.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
so yeah,
But yeah, they do it in a very cheeky way. As you know, earlier this week, Tom Holland posted on social media, one of the three, I think Spider-Man Phone Home. He posted Spider-Man Phone Home with a picture of the three of them: Tom Holland, Jacob Batalon, and Zendaya, who plays Peter Parker, Nat Leeds, and MJ, in like some sort of warehouse. And then next thing you know, Jacob Batalon uploaded Spider-Man Home Slice with a very good looking title. So people's like, oh, what the hell's going on? I thought this was Spider-Man from Home. And not long, Zendaya posted Spider-Man Home Wrecker. And they play it off in the description of their Instagram page as if like, wait, what's going on? I thought this is the actual title. I cannot, Ariq's fingers just doing this. I'm so
Stop being distracted. Explain.
But yeah, they do that, and then eventually, after a few days, they released a video on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube of like, oh, Sony gave us the fake ones for some reason, and then they were just as they're walking, they zoomed in to Spider-Man: No Way Home. Yeah, it's a very interesting way to do a title reveal. Very good marketing campaign. What do you guys think of it?
I
I
mean,
got trolled, man. I thought it was actually a legit trailer, but they're like, no, Tom Holland, big spoiler guy. So they just
Yeah, I was expecting an actual trailer. I was
Uh,
a bit disappointed.
I mean, I guess it's a bit funny. I mean, like, you know, it's
It's
a
funny.
it's a
funny.
bit fun.
It's a bit of troll.
It
a
gives
troll.
me a like
That was
yeah.
gave me
Yeah.
a good chuckle.
Exactly. But it's definitely a very interesting way to do a title reveal, yeah.
Wait, but is that title legit? Is it actually
The
No Way
Home
Home?
one?
No Way Home?
I feel like it has to be because they're literally marketing. If they don't, then they're just wasting marketing money. Right, No Way Home, because they're actually making a hashtag.
Dude, this whole time they're doing all this like so the title is No Way Home, and then when the actual movie is released, that's not what the movie is called.
It's like yes, way home.
There is a way home.
Spider-Man goes home. That's the title.
Spider-Man goes home.
I wonder if there's a
Home going.
mistranslation. There's
Got
a
homecoming now.
mistranslation, dude.
What mistranslation?
Like if the Japanese title would translate it to like Spider-Man homeless or something.
Homeless Spider-Man, yes.
Homeless Spider-Man. Yeah.
You just see him on the side of the street, just being like alms for the poor.
Hey man, I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, sure.
He's gonna start his OnlyFans, you know. And JJ
No,
is
no,
I want Spider-Man pictures!
Oh my
Wait,
god.
I want to go off on a tangent, but it's still about Spider-Man. Like, I think somebody wrote in a in a YouTube comment section saying like, "Oh, Spider-Man is the first person to sell his own pictures to the Daily Bugle, making him an OnlyFans."
Yes. he started on OnlyFans before OnlyFans was a concept.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how they. I like how it's. I guess rather than just dropping Spider-Man, No Way Home, like on Twitter or Instagram, the way how they did it was kind of smart. It gets attention, you know.
Yeah.
Especially because like, they act as if. Actually, I'm curious. I doubt this is the case, but imagine if actually Sony didn't tell them and just tell them, like, send them an email in the morning, like, hey guys, upload this at this time, and don't talk to each other about it or something, and then they just do it, and then they're like, wait, what the actual fuck is happening? Imagine if that's actually the case. I don't think it is, but I want to imagine it that's true. It's just so much better that they didn't know it's different.
Just post it, okay.
No questions asked, just post it.
Home slice, home wrecker, phone
Yeah.
home.
Phone
Yeah,
home
like-
and home slice is like
I don't
the-
even know what
the
home slice
home
means.
slice is the least believable.
Home slice is the
Oh.
least believable. Phone home,
What?
That's like it's
home-
believable,
That's
but
an ET.
really,
That's an ET reference, man. ET phone home.
Oh,
Oh, is it phone home?
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know what
believable,
home.
but
I don't know
like,
what home slice is.
I don't think like it doesn't sound like proper, I guess. But
yeah.
home wrecker is kind of believable.
Oh, home
Yeah.
slice means a close friend from the neighborhood. I didn't know
Oh.
that.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very related to home. Just has the word home in it.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the
Home
screenshots. The screenshots looks like they're on the run or like hiding somewhere, which
I mean,
would make sense if it's continuing from the plot of Far From Home, right? Because
It is,
they
right? It
reveal
is.
they reveal his
Yeah,
identity.
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
is.
it's directly after,
Yeah.
right?
It should be. It's coming
Yeah.
out later this year too, so it should be. It's pretty. And like in the MCU timeline, there's still 20.
Wait, actually, I need
2018
to.
plus 5 years. That's 2023, right?
I have a quick question that I need clarified. Because I kind of forgot.
Mhm.
In the end, he like what's his name? Mysterio like framed Spider-Man, but did he say that his name was Peter Parker as well?
He did.
He did, he
Okay,
did,
okay. So
yeah.
so they know to look for Peter Parker, not just Spider-Man, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why
okay.
they did. That's why Spider-Man is like with that thing.
Oh
But
no!
Fun fact.
Huh?
Technically, the last word in both MCU Spider-Man movie is fuck. But they bleep it out. The first one is Aunt May looking at Spider-Man is what the, and then they cut
Yeah,
it
what
directly
the-
to credits.
Oh,
and then
that's
in Spider-Man Far From Home, it's like what the, and then they cut it to credits as well. So they
Always what the-
technically it's the F word in both films.
Hey, Albert, it runs in the family.
And oh, it's gonna end with Nick Fury saying motherfucker.
But yeah, it looks like they're on the run. Obviously, if it's actually, if people believe it's true, Ned is helping them on the run, I guess, and then Zendaya's obviously there. But yeah, it should be. Aside from that, we don't really know anything else.
Wait,
We
you
know that these
mentioned
two-
like a lot, like a few months ago. You say what's his name? Doctor Strange will be in the movie, right?
I believe I am like 70% thinks he is. I think I heard that somewhere because it's supposed to connect. Actually, I think I did. I think I did mention that, did I? Yeah. I think
Supposed to,
it was the rumor. I think for the longest time. I don't know if it's still true
Mm. I don't know
because it was supposed to involve multiverse.
because like wasn't those casting the Tobey Maguire and stuff, from the previous Spider-Man? That happened, right?
That's still not confirmed.
Oh, not confirmed. Oh, okay.
There
Okay.
was those are rumors that those are never confirmed. Those are like either rumors or like some people say they got a scoop, or they say like leaked photos, but it was never rumor. And even the leaked photos, it never really. It's just Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in the streets, so that doesn't mean anything. Someone just took a photo. Someone just took a photo of them as they leave a cafe. Oh my God, Spider-Man 3 confirmed. Oh yeah.
What? All right then. Yeah.
Also,
Fair
someone's mentioned like how the three colors is supposed to represent three villains in the film, and I was like, that's a stretch, but maybe because the green is like Electro's suit in the comics. I don't know what the red one is. Maybe Mysterio's back, and
I
then
was
the
thinking
silver
more
one.
of Green Goblin. I don't,
Yeah,
from
the red one?
green.
Oh, the green
Right?
one.
Yeah, Green Goblin could also work, or Doc Ock for the silver. but
Dude, Scorpion.
They teased Scorpion in the end of
that's
Homecoming.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
Scorpion is great. Have green outfit.
Yeah.
He does. Also, in the same marketing ploy, again the video that they were promoting, where it shows that Tom Holland is like leaving the Sony executive, and that's how they know the title. That they do this whole, they draw this whole thing, and there's like so many. If you notice, there's so many like stupid titles. You're like,
Home
you're
Alone.
genius, kid.
Yes.
Home Alone.
Spider-Man Home Alone.
Copyright
Webcamming.
copyright issues.
So it's like far from home. We
Far
already
from
did this.
home.
Homesick. Webcamming, keep it PG. Wait, what the fuck? Why is webcamming keep it? Oh, okay.
Albert just
He did
Zooming
show
home.
his legs in the
He
Jimmy
did.
Fallon show.
Yeah, that's trending.
Stay at home. Stop.
If you notice, if all of them that is involving like staying or working from home, there is a big cross that say please no or please stop. Like zooming home, stay at home, stop, work from
Yeah, work
home,
from-
please no.
No.
Yes,
Guys,
that's
no.
fine. That they do.
Wanna go home.
Wanna go
Homemade,
home.
homemade to cutesy. So I like that they took time to do this, and then yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's creative, but yeah, no way home. It's really hinting that they are. I guess they cannot go home. Something happened. But yeah, should
Okay, I guess that makes sense, yeah, with the whole movie title.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, never mind. All of them make sense. Homecoming because he's going to Homecoming. Far From Home because he's in England. Even though he said that his house is actually close to where they shoot. Let's not get bogged down on that. Then No Way Home because he's not allowed to go home. He's wanted.
fair.
Oh.
Or my theory for No Way Home is that he's going out of town and then his phone died and there's no charger and he couldn't Uber the way home, so he just stuck.
Yes, he can't. He can't just like
And he,
swing back
he,
home.
he didn't bring his suit. You know,
Where are my Google Maps at?
he cannot
you know?
cannot go home. He can't Uber.
He cannot go home.
Imagine the title: Spider-Man Uber's home. What?
Uber's home.
Uber's home.
No, Uber shares home.
It's a road. Yeah, that's a Spider-Man news coming. When is it coming? It's November, right?
Is that this December?
Let me check. Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17. December 17.
There you
it's
go.
Gonna be it's gonna be a Christmas movie.
Indeed.
Nice. Yeah, this is the fastest trilogy. I think among release date, this is the fastest for trilogy because 2017, 19, and then 2021. 1 year difference. Because Sony really wants to get that money, you know.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You'll get them cash.
Also, Jacob Batalon is looking thin in this photo, so good for him. Losing a lot of weight. All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Next, Albert.
So that was Spider-Man. In terms of comic book, there is another big comic book character that is getting Ariq Hans keep on distracting me. I'm sorry. That is getting a reboot supposedly, and it is Superman. Apparently DC is gonna be rebooting Superman, produced and gonna be written by J.J. Abrams, and it's also gonna be co-written by Ta-Nehisi Coates. If you don't know who Ta-Nehisi Coates is, Ta-Nehisi Coates is a famous comic book writer. He's a famous writer in general. A lot of he's an African American, and a lot of his writing is like very black empowerment, pro African American, about political issues, cultural issues, which is why a lot of people is theorizing that this is gonna be a black Superman reboot. They're gonna make. I don't know if it's gonna be a different character or they're gonna make Clark Kent African American. I have no clue.
Clark Kent doesn't
I don't-
sound like an African name.
That does not sound
just,
like a black name.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just like based on the rumors of the thoughts of they're gonna be rebooting, what do you think of it?
Wait, so this is the rebooting the DCEU or
I don't know. Literally, literally the only news that comes of it is that they are getting. It may be for DCEU. They may be just doing something else entirely. But yeah, it's
it's
just
something
all we
else
know is that-
entirely? It's not a reboot then, isn't it?
But they say it's reboot. Everywhere, all of the news that's broadcasting this is like saying it's called a Superman reboot.
Well, if a reboot, then Henry Cavill is getting replaced then, isn't it?
I guess so.
But no, no, that sexy body.
Kelvin wants that CGI
Kelvin's-
no mustache, you know.
Kelvin's coming out.
No.
Kelvin's coming out from here. I'm pointing at it.
But yeah,
Yeah, go on.
no, go. Yeah, I just want to say, but yeah.
But yeah, okay.
But okay.
Well,
Okay.
Teguh,
Okay.
what do you think of this? What do you think of the news when you think of it?
I mean, I don't know why they need to replace.
No,
Henry
it's not
Cavill.
confirmed if he's
It's not
getting replaced or
confirmed,
not.
But if it is, but why though? Like, it's not like Henry Cavill's doing a bad job. He's actually a really good Superman.
People love him as Superman.
I
He's doing a
like
really
Man
good
of
job.
Steel. I really like Man of Steel. I like that movie.
Mhm.
It's not my favorite movie, but I like it. I don't see why, and I don't know about the whole race thing. I guess a black Superman works.
Black Superman.
I don't know.
Again,
I
I
don't know
don't
what
I don't really care about like if black or white kind of thing, as long as it's good, you know,
As
and
long
not
as it's good.
and not preachy. I hate
Yeah.
preachy movie.
I hate it if it's preachy, and I hate it if they're doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. They better have good reason why. I mean, they can't just keep
Less
saying
less
like,
good reason. Just don't shove it in my face.
I know they're just
Exactly.
like, look. Yeah, they're just like, look at us. We're so woke and like biodiversity, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, if they do it like that, I would hate it so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. Just make him a good character. I don't care.
Exactly.
A lot of people are disliking it. Look at this. Not a
Yeah.
fan.
Not really a
Henry
fan.
Cavill,
That is true. Henry Cavill has
I
said
agree.
that he still want to play the role.
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? If their reason for getting rid of Henry Cavill is just for black inclusion, I mean,
There's
I'm
already
sorry.
you have Cyborg.
exactly. I'm sorry, but no.
And Cyborg could have been a much more interesting character if you explore the fact of like his humanity and being like like he's technically crippled in a way because like he's half cyborg, you know, like they could explore that part of it. But yeah, I was trying to look. I don't have the comic book here. I guess I bring it back home. I was trying to look for my Black Panther Ta-Nehisi Coates book, which is good. I admire Ta-Nehisi Coates as a writer. I've read some of his comics, but yeah, I too am not the biggest fan of this news because, like many people in the live chat and among you guys as well, I want to see Man of Steel 2. I want to see a sequel to the character because there is so much thing you can do with Superman. People say that it's tough writing about Superman. That partially is true.
Yes.
But if that's true, then how come Superman is one of the longest running comic book characters in ever? They have so many stories that they could explore about the Boy Scout that he is, about so many things that what make Clark Kent is Clark Kent and Superman. And if it's any evidence that Superman is still very beloved and can work in nowadays, check out the pilot for Superman and Lois on CW. Myself haven't seen that pilot, but I've heard great stuff, and I saw a clip from that episode, which is like, damn,
That's the one you sent at one point, I think, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, damn, that is Superman. That is Superman in the comics that people love and that they should do, and I hope they do more in the show. But yeah, I really, I don't like the idea of the reboot. J.J. Abrams is just rebooting everything. I'm not a fan.
I don't know. It's like there's no real good reason why they
True.
want to
Yeah, they
reboot
should.
it. It just feels like they want
Also-
to do it. Like, oh, yes, let's
Also-
do that. Why not? Kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, if they do, here's my gripe about it. Like, if they're gonna make a black Superman, okay, sure, but don't make it Clark Kent. And
Exactly.
my reasoning is,
Oh yeah.
in the comics, in the history of comics, there has been different people who take up the role of Superman, and not all of them is Clark Kent. Remember when Superman died, the death of Superman, and then they had the reign of Superman, which involves John Henry Irons who becomes Steel, and then they also have Cyborg Superman, they have Superboy, they have I forgot, they have like 4 different Supermans at one time going on at the same time. And like John Henry Irons is an African American, and he becomes Superman. Like, why don't you just make a movie? Okay, I mean, Shaq have made that movie Steel, but that movie is shit, so let's not talk about it. But like, why don't you make a good movie about John Henry Irons or Cyborg Superman, or heck, make a Martian Manhunter movie, because he when he turns human, he's African American. There
He
could
is.
be so much stuff that you could do there. But yeah, just don't turn Clark Kent black. That's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, I agree. And also, like, so is this so? What does this mean? Like, that's it. For the Justice League and stuff. Are they done with it then?
I hope not.
Because
I mean, they're still doing Aquaman 2. There's still Wonder Woman 3 still
And-
happening.
yeah. So exactly, what is happening here in the
Flash is
DCU?
happening.
I have no idea what is happening.
They
If
really
they
need to get their shit together at this point.
Again,
like,
yeah.
are we continuing the story or are we gonna reboot everything and scrap everything?
It's so weird. It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
They're rebooting. They got a Snyder cut getting released. They got a new Batman happening. At the same time, they got the Flash movie, who's gonna still have Ben Affleck, and they're gonna grab Michael Keaton as well. They're gonna have an Aquaman 2. They're rumored to have a Trench movie, full horror by James Wan. They're gonna make Wonder Woman 3. It's like they're just firing off ideas. They're still doing Suicide Squad. They're still having Shazam.
The thing is, like, even Batman, it's not even related to DCEU anymore, right? The Robert Pattinson one, it's separated.
Totally not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about the Suicide Squad, the newer one? Like,
Yeah, did we have like a little discussion whether or not, like, is this like a reboot or a sequel or a reboot?
I think it's a sequel. But yeah,
Aw. So Stephen Albert's confused. It's yes.
the DCEU is confusing. Like, really, you know what they need to do? Exactly, one word: chaos. Right there, Frattle of Movie said. Absolute chaos for DC. Honestly, DCEU, you know what? Just restart, man. Just restart.
Yeah,
They're-
like how is it like this is what they're doing? It's like one guy just comes up with an idea that's like remotely good or something, and they're like, you know what? Let's just make it directly. Wait, we're not gonna discuss this. No. Just push the production, everything. Go pronounce it to the public.
No,
We're
it'll
doing
work.
it.
Trust me. And it doesn't.
It'll work. It'll work. Yeah, like they didn't discuss this idea before, and they're just like, "How about this? Yeah, okay, let's do that." And they have the fundings instantly, instantly funded, instantly casted.
Yeah.
It's like just
yeah.
calm down, right?
If I'm in charge of DCEU, who I think the one who's in charge is Walter Hamada, I think now, or is it still Jeff Johns? I have no idea. But they're literally just like firing off a good idea, make it into a movie. Good idea, make it into a movie. Continuity.
Exactly.
What the hell is continuity? We don't know what that is anymore. Just go make a movie. And if I'm in charge of DCEU, this reminds me of literally DC Comics. I don't know what era it was, but before pre-crisis on Infinite Earths, when they have so many different universes and what ifs.
Oh,
Ah,
oh,
Happy birthday!
ah,
Kelvin
my
Brooks is
back.
back.
Ah,
Everyone say happy birthday to Kelvin.
ah, my back.
Happy birthday, Kelvin.
No, it's alright. Just
Happy
continue.
birthday. Unimportant.
Happy birthday,
Unimportant.
Kelv. Happy birthday.
No, ignore
Happy
it. It's unimportant.
birthday.
Fun fact: having too many birthdays will lead to death.
Oh yes, okay. Gee, look.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, you are
Yes.
Gary Oldman.
Indeed, I am.
Gary Oldman.
I
Uh,
am Gordon.
What was I saying? Oh, this reminds me of like pre-crisis in the comics when they have so many multiverse and so many universe and they don't know what to do with it, that they lose track of everything in the Disney production, and then they decided, oh, you know what? Make Crisis on Infinite Earth where all of the universe become one. And if I were DC, do that but using Flashpoint. Do the Flash movie to reboot everything if they want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've been saying that, right? Like, they have Flashpoint to reboot. they literally have one plot to reboot everything if they want
Yeah,
to.
like,
They just have to release it in time.
Exactly.
it's a safety net basically. Like guys, we just messed everything up. Okay, Flashpoint time.
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
But yeah,
Ah,
that's my thoughts on the whole thing. We'll see what happened with DC if it's gonna be in the extended universe.
Honestly, like at one point, I was actually kind of, this DC was looking up, at one point, and then 1984 happens.
no, yeah. What do you mean? We love that movie.
And then this new comes out. I'm like,
We don't love that movie. We laugh at that movie.
No, we didn't laugh. You were just arguing about every single detail to go, which is rightly so.
Understandable.
Understandable. Normally, I don't like it, but Teguh just keeps nagging like an old woman. But like in this case, I'll just allow.
But I am an old woman.
No, no, you're not. Me and Kelvin are older than you. We are 22. We are a whole year older.
I'm old. You're all
Oh,
ancient.
Okay. Oh wait, look,
I'm the
You're
youngest.
another birthday. What do you call it? Wish.
indeed, my knees are sweaty.
Alright, so yeah. Why can't you just turn this episode, just change the name to like Kelvin Birthday Special or something?
It's not really birthday special though.
It will get more views. They're like, wow, it's Kelvin's birthday. That guy from the
It wasn't like the last time we tried to do a more when basically Albert was doing with that weird, just me and Albert thing. It got like the lowest view. The one where you're just asking me stuff,
Oh, that one. Yeah,
That was a while ago. We never did that.
Hey man, hey, we got you, man. It's okay. That was back then.
Hey, that was before we sold the show based on personality. That was like still the I think like fifth episode or whatever, and we were just movie news and we're like straightforward like news anchor. And then now our personality has been immersed in the news.
We have
whenever we talk about
Yes.
tainted it. I mean, tainted it with our personality.
We've just embraced the fact that we make no fucking sense.
Yeah, and everyone likes it for no reason. Just yeah. By the way, I want to make you clarify. It's still 10 p.m. in
Yeah, it's only in Japan where I'm older.
Yeah, but like when it comes to Indonesia, like right now, instantly he'll be like even younger. He'll be like really.
I'll be a baby. I'll be Albert. Where's the picture? I'll be this.
Albert, you.
Wait.
Alright,
Before we move on to the next topic, let's just a bit of tangent again. What is Hargu? I don't understand this reference.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
I know, right? Teguh.
Hmm?
What is
Oh,
Hargu?
Hargu. So I was playing a video game, I was playing a game earlier. It's called what was it called? Iron Harvest. Yes.
Okay.
It's just like World War One, but diesel punk, basically. Anyway, like there's this one cutscene where there's this guy who is bleeding to like vomiting blood and dying, and he was like, and the subtitle was just Hargu.
Whoa.
Oh, you mentioned this to me, but I didn't know
That's
how to write
exactly how I gargle. Harga, 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 harga.
Yeah, that was the subtitle. It's just Hargu. I'm like, yeah, no, I like this.
Dude, if I get to be an extra in like a war movie and I'm the one that gets shot and
Harga, 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 harga. Director, cut! What are you doing? That's amazing.
I'm dying, as you said.
It's like,
But yeah, okay.
it's like they could have subtitled it with anything, like even like asterisk, like
Dying.
I don't know,
Asterisk,
dying,
Harga.
or
Dying
like
corpse. Yeah,
or like
dying
dot
off.
dot. But no, they typed in all caps
Harga.
Harguh. I'm like, what? Like the thing is, I saw the subtitle before he said anything. I'm like, Hargo, what the fuck is this? And then he just goes, I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
Alright, sorry we went off on that tangent.
Alright,
Here, but
that was a bit off track. Okay, Albert,
Go
get
back.
back on that railway. What? I don't
All
know.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna combine these two topics together into a segment that I like to call versus.
You can't just make up new stuff, Albert.
Yes,
I
I
know,
can.
right?
We did that last week. We did this last week. Anyway, so talking about the news about Nickelodeon. Now we're moving from comic book to Nickelodeon, and there are two Nickelodeon news. First one is that, you know how everyone have like a production company and streaming service now. Paramount Plus is a new thing, which there's like
Damn, really? You just
There-
add
there's-
plus to everything now, yeah.
they do. They
Kelvin
they,
Plus.
they shouldn't have named it Paramount. They should have named it Paramount's like Peak Paramount or something, Paramount Peak, because like Paramount's a mountain. So like
Yeah.
streaming service should be something to do about the mountain, which is like cool stuff. That's Paramount Plus. But yeah, for Paramount Plus, they're working with Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon sort of have a partnership with them, and there will be two things that's going on. I just found out three things is going on. So one thing is that they are planning. They are now Nickelodeon has a new sub-production company that they called the Avatar. What's it called? The Avatar Production Company.
Well, just straight up called Avatar.
Let me fact check this. I saw this somewhere. I cannot find it. Basically, it's a production company for the world of Avatar. And what they're doing in there is it's from the same runners of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, and they're basically gonna be doing a new animated movie set in the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe. They did not say what story it's gonna be, but it's called Avatar Studios, and yeah, they're going to be making a new movie. Possibly they're gonna make another series as well. But the biggest thing that they say is that they're gonna make a new animated movie. There is no news about last time we talked about a live action series happening. There is no news on that recently, but yeah, they're doing an animated movie. Well, on the other end, the Nickelodeon part is they're gonna do a live action TV reboot for, and I told you guys about the Very Hot Parents one, but apparently they're doing one as well for Dora the Explorer. So they're gonna do a live action TV reboot for Very Hot Parents and Dora the Explorer. So,
Why?
hearing this, what are your thoughts? And if you can only pick one of these series / movies to watch, which one would it be?
I think you got. Wait. I'm pretty sure we know what you're choosing, right? Dora.
Me?
Yes, clearly
Yeah,
it's Dora.
Dora.
yeah, totally.
Clearly, I want to
Clearly.
know.
There's
Where-
no other option.
I just want to know. I
Where's
just
the
want to
ocean?
say, where's the ocean? I don't know. I want her to point it out.
Yeah, swiper, no swiping.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Best,
I want to know that-
you know what? Swiper, best villain of all time, better than Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Wow. All you have to do to
The-
stop them is say no swiping.
If
no.
Swiper was in what's his name, Endgame or Infinity War, dude, movie done. Swiper will have the Infinity Gauntlet. He'll just
Yeah.
swipe
Oh, yeah.
that.
Swipe
Yeah,
before you can say no swiping 3 times. He just has
Yeah,
it.
he just has it.
yeah, when he snaps, like no one can ever say the word swiper, no swiping. That's it.
Dude, what do you think Iron Man was doing when he was stuck with what's his name? With what's the blue girl?
Nebula.
Yeah,
Nebula.
watching Dora. That's why he knows how to swipe them gems.
Alright, on a
Alright.
on a real
But
note,
yeah,
yes,
what
Fred make a good point. We had a live action Dora. It was on crack. Nice description. So bad
So-
idea. And also, actually, I didn't know this. There's
that
a
is
live
true.
action already?
I saw that. That is true. I was about to bring it
I
up.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
There was a live action movie of Very Odd Parents based on Timmy Turner, all grown up, played by Drake Bell. And Timmy, there is a character named Tootie. I believe her name is Tootie, the one that is obsessed with Timmy, played by, I believe her name is Daniela Monet. She plays Tori's sister in Victorious. But yeah, they have that movie, and it wasn't the best based on my memory. But yeah, there was a movie and it didn't work. Yeah, Simple just said live action Fairy Odd Parent. So yeah, I guess okay, we all dislike the idea of a live action reboot of the series, right?
Mhm.
We pretty much we always it's not the best idea to live action series a cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they gonna get what Jay Leno to play Crimson Chin?
Why? Why Jay
But
Leno?
that's a poster. It's a Nickelodeon movie.
Oh
Timmy,
my
Fairy Odd
god!
Parents.
He looks really bad.
That's Drake Bell. That's supposed to be Tootie. That's the fairies.
Oh my god! Is that the
There are
actual-
more than one, or are those just alternate poster? I have no clue. But yeah,
What is
that's
this?
it's not. It wasn't the best.
It is not. By the way, look.
Ew! God, that's a cursed image.
There you go, Jay Leno as Crimson Chin. Yes,
Why is it so specific? Jay Leno of all
he
people.
got. Look at his chin.
He does have a. He does have a big.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was
But-
cursed. I should have like did this.
That's
No.
cursed right there. But yeah, we're all against the idea. They tried it once. The live action Dora was kind of crazy, and then the live action Fairy Odd
Yeah,
Parents wasn't good.
it was
So we'll-
on track.
No, the thing is, like, if
It
they make
literally,
Dora, if they make the Dora live action, Dora can actually work. Just make it, an actual kid show kind of thing.
Yeah, an actual kids show. Yeah, it actually can work.
Yeah, but like what they did with the Dora one, it becomes like action stuff, isn't it?
Some kind of action movie or sorts. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
you
like
see, that's the problem.
it's very tongue and it's very tongue in cheek as well. So it's not even. It makes it
Exactly.
very cartoonish in a live action. Oh, what am I?
Yeah,
I was
but if
about
they just embrace like, oh yeah, it's a kid show, like, oh, where is the, I don't know, where's the cow kind of thing.
yeah. And
It
honestly,
works.
I don't see the problem with being a kid show. I mean, a lot of kids nowadays they watch PewDiePie or something. We give them an actual kid show. Oh, wait.
Exactly.
Actually, I guess PewDiePie is okay, but like they watch like I don't know, fucking Gucci Gang, like it's dumb.
talking about on crack. There is actually an actual scene in the movie because I saw the movie where there was the characters in the way actually got high because I'm putting it on mute. There's like they got sprayed by this like spores or whatever,
We should
And then
watch
and then they all
Let's
turn
watch
into
this.
cartoon characters. Literally, look at this shit.
Oh my god.
goodness.
Albert, stop spoiling, man. We might let's watch this for one
Yeah,
of
let's
our.
watch this. Let's watch this. Let's watch
Let's
this.
watch
Alright.
this for our.
All right, I'm saving it.
Watch along.
I'm not spoiling it. That I was.
We've seen enough. You've enticed us. You've sold the product, Albert.
You sold the product.
It's
We're
a
watching this.
fun movie to get drunk on.
To get drunk on.
Yeah,
You want an actual drug stream? We're all we're all legal.
that's true. The thing is, I'll be drunk in the morning. So
Oh,
I don't
make
want
sure
to
you don't
start off
have
my
plans
day.
for the rest of the day.
Oh no. But yeah. All right, so let's skip that part. The live action reboot, bad idea. Talk about the animated movie. All right. What do you guys want to see? Because it can be anything. It can be set in any timeline. Can be about any character. In the Avatar universe, what movie do you want to see? Let's go around the table. Starting with all of us have seen the show, so we have a sense of an idea. So starting with Teguh.
Uncle Iroh origin story.
Whoa, that's good. That's
That
good.
can work. That can work.
He do have his tragic moments, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's his whole story about his son and stuff.
Yeah.
That's sad.
He
Yeah.
has his moments. I want to see an Uncle Iroh origin story.
That would be cool.
And I'd assume it would involve what's his name? Zuko's dad as well, right?
I mean, like there'll be a lot of war because
Ozai.
Yeah.
it was when Iroh is still. What happened to Teguh?
Bye bye. Okay.
Oh,
Well-
anyway, he'll be
well,
back. But go on.
Anyway, but
Well, we'll
Iroh
go there.
during that time, Iroh is still like doing all those conquering stuff, right? So
Yeah, he's still taking over Basing Say and everything.
yeah,
Yes.
we actually get to see his failure in Busing Say later, you know.
So yeah. So yes, okay. So Teguh want to see the story of Iroh and how he basically the rise and fall of Iroh and just his origin story.
Yeah, that's
Ariq?
that's a strong one right there.
Ariq, do you have a different idea? What do you want to see?
Cabbage Man origin story.
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
That is so good, dude. I would
You know what? I don't want to see the origin story of Cabbage Man because it seems boring. I want to see, if you watch Korra, Cabbage Man turn the cabbage company into a cabbage corp. I want to see the rise of Cabbage Man to make
Rise of Cabbage Corp.
Dude, it becomes
Speaking of
like one of those sleazy business movie, you know. But this all about cabbages. Yes.
That's such a weird tangent. It's nothing to do with the Avatar. It's just about a guy. He controls his own element, cabbage.
cabbage. Cabbage is now an element.
Cabbages. It's his own element. Okay, so okay, if I was being real, I don't know. Like, I think Teguh just took the idea of like
The best one.
if it's set in the like a prequel, you know, like where the Fire Nation is still conquering and all that, that'll be cool. Just anything with that setting, basically, you know, because we already saw the sequel, which is Korra, and well, actually, I haven't.
I haven't watched a sequel.
But the point is, there is a sequel already. There is the main story, but we didn't get to see the prequel, so might as well just go with something that is in the
Or
prequel.
here's another like the cabbage of Wall Street.
The cabbage of Wolf Street. Yes.
I like that.
Anyway,
title.
I was gonna say another alternative that I might be interested in is, was it the Air Nation? I vaguely remember one of the
destruction of their
elements.
nation.
Yeah, because back when Aang went to go look at it, it was like all gone, right?
Oh, you want to see like the destruction of it?
Yeah, I want to see like the backstory of the Air Nation and stuff. Or I guess that could be something. I don't
think
know.
that could be involved in the Iroh story. Well, maybe I don't
Could
know.
that be? You think that would be involved in
I
Iroh?
think that's not involved in Iroh because that was before Iroh. That was Sozan's doing.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Sozan, because remember how after he killed, spoilers for Avatar: Last Airbender, after he killed Roku, he knows the next Avatar is an Airbender, so he tries
right,
to destroy
right.
Oh,
all-
right. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. It was set like a long time
I guess.
before.
I guess there's not too much to go on from there, then, huh?
I was gonna say the. I don't know.
They could see that definitely.
I was gonna say Avatar Kyoshi. That would be pretty cool, but then like, wait, here you have a comic.
That's true. There is a lot of there is a lot of comics for many of the Avatar, which is like I saw also people popular. The most popular one for people is like, oh, I want to see what happened to Zuko's mom and find about Zuko's at the end of the series. It's like Zuko asking his dad, "Where's my mom?" Right, and they
Yeah.
never talk about it because there was rumors that there was supposed to be the season book 4 was supposed to be about that, but yeah, about the aftermath, which could have been interesting. But they did that in the comics. If you don't know, there's actually a really good comic. I forget for the life of me, I couldn't remember the name of it. Um, there's even I've never read the comic, but I watched a YouTube video of people talking. You know those stuff. They're like they walk through the whole comic story on
Yeah,
YouTube. I watched that, and they actually cover the whole thing, and it's pretty interesting about like how Aang deals with being an avatar, of how Zuko looks for his mom and everything like that. It's very complex. It's a pretty good story. I recommend checking it out, the comic, if you have not. And I guess if they
Oh,
want
here
to
you go.
adapt that, they can. But yeah,
Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Search. That's the comic.
that's the one. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking that up. But yeah, it's really good. So I guess if they want to adapt it for animation, sure. But it's already a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyoshi is good. Maybe if you want to see more Roku, 'cause I like Roku. I wouldn't mind seeing more Roku. Even the Avatar before them, Avatar Kuruk, which we saw a little bit in the Last Airbender, and we see a bit more. We learned quite a bit more of his origin, did we? I think we learned slightly more of his origin in Korra. I don't remember, or I'm just like mixing it up. But there's also another comic story about Avatar Kuruk, which is pretty good. So there's that. But yeah, honestly, a prequel. I think prequel is the way to go. Or I even want to see, because in Korra they don't really explore. If it's like my choice to do anything, I actually agree with Fred Love Movies. I want to see the creation of the Republic City or the creation of the United Republic of Nations.
Mm. Oh, is that a Korra thing?
Yeah, it's
Sort of.
gonna-
Oh,
Because in
yeah.
Korra takes place years after the Last Airbender, right? In Korra, basically, spoilers for Korra, all of the original Avatar characters, okay, so the main team Avatar, aside from Katara, Toph, and Zuko, everyone else is dead.
Yeah, yeah. That
So
I
it's like
know.
it's really old, and it's set in a place called Republic City, which is basically it's basically like one hub of like where all the benders. It's like the four nations still exist, but there is one city which is like the central of it, and it's like everyone's like united as one.
Mm.
All the benders, everything is just like it's basically capital city of the world, I guess, of that region. And the United Republic of Nations is basically what they're like the organization basically. But yeah, I want to see the creation of that, because they never really explore it, of like how it got started with, because Aang was the one who created it. That was his run as Avatar who created. So I want to see that along with Team Avatar working together, and how they do that. That could be interesting to explore that responsibilities of Avatar, because we never really see Aang takes on the responsibility of like
No,
Avatar.
yeah. I kind of want to see adult Aang. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
All right. Well, we're running kind of long. Let's talk real quick about, before we go to WandaVision. Let's talk real quick about Luca and the trailer. What are your thoughts? The new Pixar movie.
Fishy.
It seems a little fishy now.
It's good. It's good. I like it. It's looking good. You know, like Ariq said. You know, when he first watched it, it's like, what's his name? It feels like a generic. Ah, they're just having fun. Ha 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 ha. Oh, fish.
Oh, they turned fish.
Yeah, that was surprising. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, like I was a bit
Wait.
confused at first, like with the whole story. Like, what are they
The-
going with here?
I swear, like at what's the name? There was I read. The thing is, I already read about it like before the teaser was out, like a long time ago.
Mhm.
That one of the character. Yeah, I thought only one of the boys is a fish boy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are already like leaks about that. I didn't know both of them were fish boys. Yeah, yeah. Teguh, what you think?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the one who
know.
owns fish.
You have a fish?
I feel like I should be excited. I don't have a fish. I have like 25 or something.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, put them on land. See if they become boys.
Well, a few of them did jump out of the aquarium. Like 2 of them have jumped out of the aquarium and died. So
Oh,
You
they died
know.
as boys. Oh, that's
Maybe.
brutal. Oh, God.
I don't know. I
Alright,
feel like I don't know. I don't think that there's nothing I don't like about the trailer, but at the same time, there's nothing that's getting me really excited about it.
I just
Yeah,
thought it was done
very much.
extremely well. Like it's a neat trailer.
I feel like no. I feel like it's done well. And if you ask me if I liked it, I liked it. But for some reason, I'm not excited about it.
I mean,
Fair enough.
I mean, like,
Eh.
it's just kind of like the only reason I'm like looking forward to it is because it's Pixar. They got a good track record. So
And it's from the same directors as same directors
Yeah,
as
yeah,
Inside
yeah. Dude.
Who's
Inside
directing it?
Side Out, yeah.
No way.
It's
I
a
thought,
really trailer.
is it-
Pete Doctor just did Soul, so there is no way he did this already. No,
Wait,
it's not. It's not the director of Soul. It's not the director of Inside Out.
Is it not?
It's
I thought it was
Enrico Casarosa.
Oh wait,
He's
is he the guy that
Italian.
did not have a track record?
He never directed anything. He was part of
Oh, never
or it
mind.
was part of the creative team for Coco, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, Onward, and Soul, but he never directed anything. This is his
Oh.
first directing.
Yeah, no,
gig.
no, I read it wrong. I think in the trailer it says like same studios that
oh,
brought
same
you,
studio. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
brought you Inside Out stuff like that. Not,
Thing
not
is,
director.
They do have like Pete Doctor as a producers and stuff, so pretty sure they'll have quite the influence on him.
Yeah. No. Oh, Jacob Tremblay is voicing the boy. Interesting. And Jack Dylan Grazer is voicing the other boy. Cool.
Jacob Tremblay.
Jacob Tremblay is the kid from Room. He's the kid from
Oh, the
Dr.
Good Boys
Sleep.
from the Good Boys.
Oh,
The Good Boys, yeah, from Wonder. And Jack Dylan Grazer is Freddie Freeman from Shazam.
mhm.
They're playing the 2 boys. But yeah, it's an interesting premise. Like Fred LaHoo, the animation of the water is beautiful. It's different. It's not Moana realistic water. Something about the water just looks fake, but it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It's very artistic. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
artistic.
It's the artistic style of it.
A Little Mermaid for boys.
Little Mermaid for boys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much is. Pretty much is.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why, but
interesting.
if I have to take anything from the trailers, I guess I just like the setting because it's set in the Mediterranean Isles of Greece. I
Yeah, we
think.
don't get much movies from there, don't we?
Yeah, and and the Mediterranean is a very lovely place. It looks great. So I think
Yeah.
it's a nice setting,
Look, the environment there is great.
Yeah,
Locations.
So I like the setting. Yeah, the Mediterranean Isles. And I don't think there's a Pixar movie or Disney movie set.
There,
So
yeah.
actually, I never heard
It's really pretty. Especially like
Hercules.
summer.
Well, that's not
And
Pixar,
like-
but it's Greece.
Yeah. Especially like summer and like exploring. I don't know why. It's like exploring the idea of like exploring your childhood in the summer and everything just gives. I've never experienced summer in Europe, but somehow something about the trailer gives a little bit of nostalgia vibe for some reason of just like having fun in summer.
It's
just-
always summer for us, Albert.
I have experienced.
Not for me!
Well-
I have experienced summer in Europe, but it is Scotland, so that makes no goddamn difference. From so yeah.
All
Dude,
right,
every
so-
year growing up, we have like what 6 months of summer, Albert,
At 6 months.
and then 6 months of rain.
Right, it's 6 months of summer and 6 months of rainy summer.
It's still hot, but rains.
A bit of rain,
It's a bit of
a bit of
rain, yeah.
splash.
But yeah. So yeah.
That's cool. I'm pretty sure one of the boys is gonna get caught.
Or some. Yeah, I know. I saw in the
Yeah.
comment sections like,
That
oh,
makes
it's from the same studios or same director. Oh, okay. One of them's gonna die, is it? Like, yeah.
Is it that one of them gonna die or one of them gonna get caught, and then the girl and one of the other fish boys gonna like, we gotta save him.
Yeah, and then that dad that's in the trailer, he's gonna be like all quiet, but then at the end he's gonna be like, no, actually,
staring. That's funny.
I'm a friend of the fish, and then
I'm a friend of the fish.
No, I'm actually a fish.
oh, wait, yo, that's a step further.
Kelvin, they didn't think that as far as you do, so we can't. Their intellect does not reached yours yet. So
So there you go. Yeah, guys, we just spoil you, Luca. There you go.
oh yeah, there you go. It's not even
Spoilers.
out yet, but yeah,
You're
spoiler.
welcome. You don't
Yeah.
have to watch the movie now.
That's
It's
not fair.
coming out in June 18. There you go.
June 18.
How far
Okay.
is
June. Yeah, so that's Luca for you guys.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So are we moving on to the?
Yes,
All right.
someone mentioned chaos earlier. Chaos
Oh,
magic.
oh.
It's time to talk about WandaVision. One division.
WandaVision.
One division. One division. Done. All right. Real quick for everyone listening. Spoiler alert. We'll be talking about WandaVision episode 8 in-depth spoiler alert. Will
Oh, God.
be
Epilepsy.
in-depth spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, if you want to skip it, skip this part, please do. If not, watch it and come back here. And then, yeah, we'll be talking about it. We'll be previewing because one episode left supposedly. So yeah, I don't know what's happening in Ariq's screen. Something's beeping there, but yeah, that's
No, I'm just looking.
all right. So let's. Who want to start talking about it?
What happened in episode 8? I watched it and I completely forgot what happened.
Okay, so episode 8.
Bojo out there. He hasn't watched. Oh.
All right, I was about to
Give a little recap, Bert, about
I was about
episode
to
8.
bring up screenshots, but then I realized someone might put this on the background as well. But let's start off in Salem in 16 something 1693 in Salem, Massachusetts. Agatha Harkness is a witch. She's been using dark magic, and then all the other
Wait,
witches.
can I go on a tangent in that part or not?
Yes, go ahead.
No, me and Teguh were just laughing throughout the whole scene because we can't get over the what is it? The is she a witch?
Not gonna lie. When I'm watching it, I'm like, that's all I can think of is that scene.
Yeah, the fucking brother like is she a
If
witch?
she weighs as much as a duck,
Oh,
that-
you're talking about
if she floats on water, that means she weighs as much as a duck. Therefore, she's a witch.
I just can't get over that.
Is it-
We're laughing.
You're not educated enough, those people in WandaVision.
Yeah, they weren't educated enough, so like, yeah, they didn't do a whole that thing.
They are not so wise in the ways of science.
They're not wise at all.
I mean,
Yeah.
1693. So you know.
Hey, man,
Also,
they
this
did-
means that Agatha Harkness is either real
Very-
old or she just stays young. Well, I guess it's either way. It's the same thing.
She's Mother Gospel.
Mother God.
You even for mistaken her name, Calvin, is Mother Gothel.
Mother God.
Oh,
I haven't watched that movie for so long though.
Mother God.
I don't know.
Yeah. But
maybe
yeah,
she's
basically
been
starts off,
absorbing.
it starts off there. Go on.
Starts off there. They try to kill her because she's using dark magic. She overpowers them. Somehow she got everyone else have blue flares, but she got purple. Maybe that's the dark magic in her. But yeah, she defeats everyone. And then we go to Wanda. We go to Wanda in the present time after exploring it, and then like basically she just want to know. Agatha just want to know what.
What makes Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
What is her name?
Wanda.
She wants
Wanda.
to know how Wanda got her powers and how she's able to do all this.
Yeah.
Wonder Man.
And then we go on an adventure. This episode is basically it's Wanda's origin story, and it's
Pretty
fucking
much,
bad.
yeah.
Basically, yeah, and I do like it. Yeah.
It's
I like it.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
this is probably my favorite episode. And big reason is because people already know Wanda is one of my favorite characters in the MCU even before the show, and this show just solidifies it even more. And like I thought we're just gonna explore. I really didn't screw you. I really didn't expect that we would explore her origin story in the show, because when thought of the show, I was just okay. We're gonna explore Wanda and Vision about how the multiverse gonna get started. So I didn't expect this episode, and the fact that we got several movies in about Wanda, and this is the first time we talk about her childhood and about how she got the powers and everything. It's insane, and it's so tragic and it's so sad, and they do it so well. Uh, every this whole episode is really sad. The moment where she touched Vision and says, "I can't feel you," that broke me. And then Vision's line of like, "What is grief if not love that is perceiving?" And
If
that's
not
like
love persevering, yeah.
persevering. I'm like, shit, that is great writing, and wow. But yeah, that whole episode, I love this whole episode and everything. And I can talk more, but I want to hear what you guys think of the episode as a whole.
That
Um,
how else to put it? Apart
you
from-
cannot just
I like-
say everything and then throw it to us, Albert.
I didn't cover a lot of.
But
There is so many
everything
things that
in-
I didn't even cover about the episode. Are you kidding me?
I
we didn't
mean,
cover the great basis of it, like how the story went. And everything like that. And,
Right.
like,
Well, I want to hear.
I'm not sure. Okay, here I got one idea. Okay, I got one thing to say. I guess. I like the part where they revealed like why the episodes in WandaVision is always set at a different timeline, like 1950s, 60s, 70s, and then all the way to 2000. Like it's all because from her childhood era, like when she was watching
Yeah, watching
with her
sitcoms, yeah.
family. Apparently, apparently her dad just like has a bunch of kawe like disc kawe
yes,
Are you
pirate.
pirated.
I'm assuming
No,
it's
I
pirate.
don't think I don't think
I
it's
don't-
pirated.
I don't
I
think
think
it's
it's more of
pirated.
like they probably had a culture ban on these things. So
Oh,
they're not.
makes
So
sense,
it's
yeah.
probably contraband because
Yeah,
Western
yeah.
culture, capitalism, all that stuff.
Yeah. So he must have like sneaked it in, and oh yeah. So yeah, basically like it's all the shows from back then. I forgot what the 50 shows one, but then they had like Malcolm in the Middle. That's the
Big Van
Yeah,
Dyke,
yeah, they have
Big
Malcolm
Van
in the
Dyke show.
middle and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Those,
So I like
those,
that. They're all inspirations from her, like the things she watches. So I like.
It literally
I like
is.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that
yeah.
idea. But then I had like a little complaint, like they were watching a movie, but outside people were like, "Bah, bah, 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 da, 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 da." They were all like
You're like-
shooting the yard, and they're like,
Like
"You
I
what,
know they're
let's
pretending it
fucking-"
doesn't exist, but like how soundproofed is your room?
Man.
People like imagine I'm doing a council episodes. People outside are like shooting shit, and like, I wouldn't be like, okay, anyways, guys, somebody shot through my window, anyways.
Oh no. Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
Talking about that, it's so tragic. The fact that she's just like having fun with her family with Pietro, and then, boom, parents just dead. It's like holy shit, man.
yeah, and the fact
Yeah,
that
no.
it, and the fact that it said Stark Industries.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did mention
Start-
that. I know that it mentioned
Yeah.
that in the movie.
Yeah, I know,
In
Yeah,
the
but
yeah.
like,
Voltron,
still,
they were there for 2 days.
Yeah.
They thought it's faulty, but apparently it's not faulty. But Wanda stopped it, according to Agatha.
Yeah,
yeah,
according to
Agatha said it
Agatha,
was
yeah.
like a probability hex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's so tragic.
okay.
Also,
Alright.
this is the first episode without an intro music. If you realize,
Oh,
that.
now that you mention it,
Oh,
Which
Yeah.
is why
true.
it feels the most different.
Oh, that's true.
Actually,
I
no,
didn't
that's not
realize
true. Did episode 3 have one? The one where they show Monica Rambeau.
I don't know.
But that's because that's all takes place in the outer world.
No, actually, no. I think it's because in episode what 9? No, 8. Sorry, 8. Like
This is-
she wasn't technically filming anything.
that. She's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why there's no
Yeah.
theme song because she's not
Right.
running a show.
Mhm.
continuity.
Right. But yeah, it start off with that. Also, fun fact: if you remember when still in Agatha's cave, there is like all she said like, oh, it's a protection spell with all the runes and everything. One of the runes is shaped like an M, which is like the emblem for House of M, or like
Oh.
Wanda's thingy headpiece. So,
Yeah, I know Albert would know these references. When I looked at them, I'm like, I don't understand any of these. Like, I bet Albert
Yeah.
has something to say.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Albert say it all. Do it.
fair.
Did they show all the symbols? Do they all have meanings? Or
I don't. I do not know, but I just noticed one looks like an M.
yeah, I think that's the first one they showed. I'm like, there's something important with this one.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah. From there, obviously. Yeah, I mean, let's just go. I guess story by story. From there, obviously, they were there for 2 days. Agatha thought that that's Wanda who stopped it, and then they jump forward in time to Hydra, to seeing her being experimented.
indeed.
And what you guys think of this whole? What's your? Is there anything that stands out about this?
I just don't understand it. Like, so it was supposed to be the power. So she was supposed to touch the power stone, but then it went yellow. So that's the mind stone. Yes.
No, it's always the Mind Stone. The scepter
always
is
the
the
Mind
Mind Stone.
it's always
Oh,
Power
wait,
Stone
was
is Power Stone is purple. It's always been in space.
Wait, what was
Yeah.
the blue one?
Tesseract, Space Stone.
All right, it was the
Yeah.
Tesseract Knight. My bad. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. That. My stupidity aside, I don't understand what the girl appearing was all about.
I guess isn't that just like her?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it looked like
It's
like.
her. It's Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, it's just no. I don't know.
So what does it mean? But what does it mean?
I mean, based on what Agatha said, the reason why she's alive is because, and I guess this is hinting that mutants exist in the MCU, which is why she's a mutant, is that she already have her powers, because according to Agatha, she's the one who stopped the missile from exploding, right?
Yeah.
So she already have her powers, and the Mind Stone just enhances it,
Yeah, amplified it. Yeah.
amplifies it,
Okay.
which is why this thing appeared in front of her, and then she faint, right? And then when you see all the Hydra agents looking back, it literally she just directly faint. Like there's like a cut, like if you remember that scene.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, only her seeing it. So yeah, it's like I don't know, it's just maybe like maybe she's seeing, some people say that she's seeing to the future, and that's like Wanda's final form or whatever, because that's like the WandaVision costume and everything. But yeah, that's like boom. It's it looks that if we're gonna see Wanda in that costume eventually in the future, oh, it's so cool with the headpiece. It looks
I
awesome.
mean, we did see it in the Halloween episode.
Yeah, but I want to see like a realistic tactical.
Uh,
But it just shows how much more tragic. Literally, she lost her parents. Her brother is there. She's literally isolated in her own cell room, just watching the same thing over and over and experimented on. And then after that, like my favorite, my favorite and the saddest scene is when they go to Avengers compound, and just like her talking about how she's like fighting through it, and like, there's like a wave rushing down and just bringing her back down every time she gets up, and talking about the Vision line, what is grief if not love, persevering. That whole sequence, it's like it cements. It cements the whole relationship of Wanda and Vision. Really.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys were about. I thought you guys were about to say something.
Yeah, always.
Oh no,
supposed to say
yeah,
anything.
yeah is all I have. Is apart from yeah, I can't say anything else.
Again,
Love is
Albert, you
yeah
just
for me, so.
you
Oh,
just
that's
said
okay, fine. I'll chime in whenever. I'll let you guys take the lead.
I already chimed in with about her past thingy. It's the other two. It's these ones.
what am I supposed to chime in about? I don't know. It's just good.
It's
Here,
just
here's-
I don't
here's-
understand the reference. I don't read Marvel.
no, not just the reference alone. The fact that even I am a in
Go on.
the MCU
Take your time.
in the MCU when they first tried to make Wanda and Vision a couple. When we first remember that, I think the first time was Civil War, right? Because after Age of Ultron,
Yeah.
it feels kind of weird. And
Yeah, I
they-
mean, like,
they have a
okay, go.
Mhm.
and then they have a time skip in Infinity War where they've been a couple for some time, sort of by that relationship a bit, because at the end of Civil War, when she's like, again, it's a callback in here when she says, all I feel is you, and then I can't feel you in this one. It's like
Oh,
it's sad, and then I mean like you sort of buy it, but like not really. But literally after the show, this is like the strongest romance the MCU got.
Well,
They really
yeah,
build up on the love story of Wanda and Vision, and it's incredible. About a
yeah,
sentient android.
yeah. What do you want us to say, Albert? It's right
Calvin seems
there.
so pissed
It's like
off.
if we say those things, we just rehashing we just re-saying the whole purpose of the episode, and we know it already.
Yeah, I'm literally just saying how how amazing it is that they build up all the romance and the backstory of
Yes, and we
Wanda and
agree.
Vision. And we know I have a feeling that this show is gonna end tragically one way or another, and
Oh.
this build up is just gonna it's just I'm dreading for what's gonna happen next episode.
It's gonna
wait,
be
I have a,
another plastic memory thing, you know.
well, I do have another comment again.
Oh
What is
God! Oh no! Please no! You're giving me PTSD from plastic memories already.
it?
Dude, I look forward to every episode each week. Like I cannot wait. This next episode, I am dreading the most because like I'm afraid of what it's gonna do to me because I don't think it's gonna be a happy ending for Vision. I think.
Oh, fair enough, dude.
Frame.
I wanted to mention like, isn't this technically the first time she's like mentioned as this? Like she's mentioned
Mentioned
as
as
the
the Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch,
Witch.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody has
I
ever
think
called
so.
her that before.
Yeah, everyone
They
just
always
calls her
called
Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda,
Mhm.
Wanda. But now she's like, oh, you're the Scarlet Witch. I'm a what?
Yeah.
You're a witch,
According
Wanda. I'm
You're
a
a
what?
witch, Wanda.
You're
Yeah,
a
I'm
according
witch,
to
a
according,
Wanda.
according to
Wanda.
Agatha, Scarlet Witch is like a myth based on the witch culture or whatever, right? So yeah,
Oh,
it's like
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
it's like a myth come to life and it's like embodied in Wanda, according to Agatha, which is why Agatha takes away her kids or like want to do something with her because she thinks she's dangerous. Because she mentioned chaos magic, which is like the ability to create anything at sheer will, which no one really has the power to do that.
mhm.
Up till Wanda. Even like Dr. Strange cannot do that. He cannot create something. He can
Oh, yeah.
manipulate something, but he cannot create. Wanda did. Wanda created a house based on her chaos magic.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no,
you know what? Here, okay, here. One thing
Yes,
that
finally.
kind of surprised me. What is the name? This whole time, like, I thought that Wanda stole the body, right? Turns
Yeah.
out it's just a whole recreation thing. So then I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like, Sword lied about it.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Of course.
Right,
Which
that
is
was
why
cool.
they had White Vision, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they made him in the
This,
end.
this part is
Whitewashed.
this part is also really sad because if you realize it says also I'm not
Yeah.
sure when they purchased the deed because in the timeline I sort of doesn't make sense, but still it's like to grow old and then they have a house, they plan everything to grow old and it's like oh fuck, it's so sad. It's just like grief.
I think I told Teguh during that scene. I was like, "Oh, I wish I could create a house in time of stress."
Yeah,
Why?
it's-
She was stressed out. She was beaten, broken, and she made a house out of pure anger.
Yeah, I also like that about this episode because they bring back the idea of the blip and like how people are still grieving and everything. And at first you think, oh, Wanda is keeping the people of Westview captive against their will, and like they're making them suffer. But if you see Westview in this episode, it's a tragic place.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
is
yeah.
like sad, and in a way, Wanda give them happiness a bit because they create this ideal world for everyone.
Mhm.
So it's like she's not pure. Yes, maybe
That's
she,
a
if you,
thing though. Okay, and this goes back to the whole thing about was it that Indian coworker guy
Norm.
Norm?
Yeah.
Yes, because when Vision like what broke the mind control thing, he was like it's painful, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, so like it's not technically all good either. Like sure,
Yeah.
Right.
like the world looks a bit better, but it's still like they say they're in pain.
It's like
Though
it
I don't know.
looks good on the
Again,
surface, kind of thing.
unless Norm says you gotta stop her, unless they're referring to not Wanda but Agatha. If she's
Yeah,
that's
the thing.
if she's controlling
That's what
the
I
whole thing.
want. That's what I wanted to ask actually. Like,
I have
what
no
if?
clue. I have no
Because
answer.
when he said that, right, we just assumed it was Wanda. But then when they revealed it was Agatha, I was actually suspicious. Wait, what if the one doing all this mind control was actually Agatha?
Right.
But then after episode 8, it's like no, actually, it might actually just be Wanda. But it seems like she's not doing it consciously. She's doing it
Yeah,
subconsciously.
she did say, like Agatha did say that Scarlet Witch is able to do it,
She's
subconsciously, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't think it's Agatha though.
You don't
Yeah,
think it's
that's-
Agatha?
I don't think it's
I think-
Agatha.
I think there are some characters that are manipulated by Agatha,
Yeah. But
but
Norm,
for the
I
most
think
part,
like for Norm, it's Scarlet Witch,
probably
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we saw her grieving. We saw Sword as obviously lying, and then that she create, which still surprised me, that she create Vision. She literally create the Vision that's inside the hex, which makes sense now when Vision tried to leave the hex, he's dying
Yeah.
because they
Yeah, and-
created inside, and that there is
Yeah,
another.
and he had
Vision
no
that was
memory
created
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he had no
That's
memory. Yeah.
of like the outs of the past. Yeah.
Mm. Now, what happened to what's her name?
Look at that.
The Afro girl.
Monica,
Yeah.
She,
She
After
got
the
hit by
I'm guessing.
she got hit by Pietro and put in the basement.
No,
Right?
it's Pietro.
Fietro.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah. Also, Agatha Harkness got an eyebrow makeover in the scene. If you notice, I don't know why. It's
my
just
bro makeover. Albert is delving
That's
into the
the
details.
dark magic, Bert. That's the dark magic.
yeah. I like her costume. It's comic accurate. But yeah, I guess next episode will be because this episode ends. This whole episode is a flashback. We didn't see Westview. We didn't see the outside world at all. No Darcy. No Vision in the past, but no current Vision. No
No, we
Jimmy
did.
Woo.
Woo!
What do you mean?
I
Woo!
mean, like at the post credits scene,
Right.
outside world.
Outside what it is, but like throughout of it, it's just literally
Yeah.
Agatha and then the past, and then in the post credit scene we see the white Vision. If I can find the scene. Right here. We
Yeah,
see White Vision.
and that brings me to a point of concern that I told Kelvin, I think it was the other day.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that they're dropping all of these bombs on us right now on episode 8, and there's only one
Yeah.
episode left, and there's no season 2.
Yep.
So like, Kelvin and I agreed on this. We really don't want episode 9 to like. Okay, wait, Kelvin, what did you say it was gonna continue to? Was it Doctor Strange?
I think it's called like related to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but
It's gonna
yeah,
it's gonna connect, but Doctor Strange not coming out for another whole year. So the direct impact of it is gonna affect.
yeah,
it might affect
yeah.
Spider-Man.
No,
It might affect Doctor Strange.
like let's say the next film that's connecting is Doctor Strange. What Kelvin and I agreed on was we definitely don't want Doctor Strange to basically be episode 10.
Oh,
Kind of, we
Yeah.
want like not necessarily closure, but like a good, like, okay, this is where the series ends. We don't want it to be like half like on a cliffhang or anything. It's just like, okay, it ends here. Like
Yeah.
there's a decent amount of conclusion to this problem. The rest of it is impact. Yeah, like you said, impacted
impact.
to the next movie, but not a direct continuation. But again, there's only one episode left, so I'm a bit concerned about that.
yeah, I agree with you, but I think that's what's gonna happen though. I really think episode 9 is gonna end in a cliffhanger, and there is no. I think this show is gonna have a tragic ending, honestly, because the White Vision thing. Also, I'll correct you in a moment about White Vision because when I told you guys on the call, I was wrong about who White Vision is. I'll correct in a minute. But I think with the fact that there is White Vision and there is Vision, I think they're gonna have a fight. I think either Vision won't make it out of the show, or Vision will make it out, but his memory is erased. I think it's one of those two. I think it's gonna have a tragic ending. Wanda's gonna grieve again, which is gonna be so sad. And we're gonna continue. We won't see a happy ending in Wanda until if any, until Doctor Strange, I think. But there is so much. There's literally so much gonna happen. If there is only one episode left, and the reason I say if is because there's a theory out there that there is a secret 10 episode that's gonna drop, because there is a after WandaVision, there is 1 week of absence, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Why?
So there
Why
is a
can't there
theory.
just be a break? You know?
I don't know. That's the thing. There's a theory,
Theory
and I
is
saw
one
I saw
theory.
I saw a craziest theory on Twitter and on TikTok that I have to tell you guys in a moment. But it's the fact that we still have to solve about Agatha, we have to solve about Sword and the White Vision. We have to deal with Monica Rambeau and how she's probably gonna help out in the fight. We're gonna talk about the kids and how the hex is gonna be over and everything. And about that big cameo of whoever they say the Luke Skywalker level cameo is gonna be. So there is so much. What do you guys think is possibly might happen in this last episode?
Oh right, they still have the Luke Skywalker level of cameo that they mentioned. Damn.
Honestly, I have
Actually,
no
just Luke
idea.
Skywalker himself.
Oh, also this
Whoa.
is the first episode, which in the end, at the end of every episode, there's like a please stand by. This is the first one that doesn't have a please stand by.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
That means
Oh,
so
it-
much.
Cool, I guess.
Kelvin is like, I don't give a shit.
Because Albert just likes to take everything into a
It's
big
just-
theory.
It's just a cool Easter egg.
might come out it might come out in the trivia, yeah, Bert.
I'm not doing trivia for TV. Okay, I mean, what do you guys think will happen in the next episode? The last, if supposedly the 9th episode is the last one.
Oh, I don't
What
know.
would-
I can't make any predictions.
I
What
have no
would be a Skywalker like cameo? Well, like, it has to be someone very special. I guess what, an Avenger maybe?
Ant-Man.
That doesn't make sense.
Ant-Man
maybe-
is inside
Maybe when I
White
meant
Vision. this whole
Avenger, I
time.
meant like one of the original 6. The ones that started. Maybe one of them.
What? Not Ant-Man? What?
No.
Wait, it's someone that Vision has never been in together with, right?
Ant-Man.
Paul Bettany said he has worked with. Has he worked with Paul Rudd? Paul Bettany said that he's excited. He said that the Luke Skywalker cameo is someone that has been walking. He's been looking forward to work with this actor for the longest time. And he's
So
never
he hasn't
gotten a
worked-
chance to.
Okay, so it's not Tony Stark. He's dead.
Someone,
No, the thing is,
someone
like,
point-
even if it's like Captain.
which captain?
I mean, oh right, there are 2 Captain. God damn it! Fuck Captain Marvel, Albert. Captain always goes for Captain America, not Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
but he has worked with Chris Evans.
Yeah, but like, do
Yeah.
they really work together? Like in the movie?
did you read the same Avengers Age of Ultron? Okay,
Has
maybe it's not
he
one-
worked together with Samuel L. Jackson?
No, actually, I don't think so.
Yes.
Huh?
He has.
No?
Well, they were both in Age of Ultron. I don't think
They were in Age of
No,
Ultron.
that's the
but
thing.
they-
Like, just
didn't
because
make
they're in the
that
same movie doesn't mean they kind of,
Right.
Yeah,
work
right.
together.
So
Yeah.
because if we're gonna count Samuel L. Jackson, then I'm gonna guess him.
Yeah, but that's not Luke Skywalker level though.
Is it not Luke Skywalker?
What do you mean? It's
I
Mace
don't-
Windu.
You know, I think it's because the fact that
It's Mace Windu.
the
What
fact
are you
that they
talking
told
about?
us that there's going to be a Luke Skywalker cameo makes all the prediction and not Luke Skywalker cameo because we'll be expecting it. It's not big enough just because we know something is coming. You know, if they didn't,
On the contrary, it could be that then they do it and then we're all disappointed because we expected
that's
too
that's
much.
because of it. Yeah.
Mm.
If they're saying if they say the Luke Skywalker level cameo, that's they're playing a very risky move there.
Yeah, if it's not up to what people think it is.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if they pull it off, it will be the best shit ever.
Yeah, like
But if they disappoint us, I don't think people are gonna take it very nicely.
I didn't watch The Mandalorian, but I got spoiled by it. But I was like, whoa, holy shit. Whoa, that's
Yeah.
whoa. Like I didn't even watch the series, and I was like, whoa, like I watched the series, okay. So if it don't like reach the standards, well,
Right.
Disappointment.
disappointed.
Here, I'll connect these two together. So
Albert's gonna
I've
be
heard
like-
the biggest theory, the two most big theory that I heard of, and it's that Paul Bettany says that he's excited to work with this actor because he's never worked with this actor before. People think that he's saying that quote sort of as a joke and a throw-off thing, because the actor that he's never worked with before is himself, and the reasoning is because Vision is gonna face Vision. That's people say that Paul Bettany is making a joke of it and saying it that's the one that he wants to work with himself. So Vision is
That's
Vision.
not.
That's one theory.
That's a dumb
Um,
theory.
That's not a
That's-
cameo though.
That's
No,
not a-
but here's the thing.
That's not
The cameo could be, and you guys wouldn't. Well, it makes sense for you guys as well because they keep on saying Ultron in the app in the show a lot. And if you're on Disney Plus, literally after every episode, let's see if this happens here. Yes, after every episode, this thing pops up. It's like because you watch WandaVision, Age of Ultron pops up, and people start thinking like, what if Ultron comes back? They've been hinting at so much. They talk about Age of Ultron. What if Ultron comes back in the show, and like
That would
somehow it's
actually
involved?
be.
That would
actually
be a big cameo.
That'll be pretty cool.
That
Yeah.
would, but Vision has worked with.
That's the thing. So what if it's a two different piece of like Paul Bettany want to work with himself, and then the cameo is Ultron? I don't know. But yeah.
Cameo is what.
Because that could work if they involve that somehow. And like to correct myself about the White Vision thing, I was wrong. It wasn't. I told you guys White Vision is because the first time Vision is in the comics is white. That's not entirely accurate. White Vision is from West Coast Avengers. I forget what number. The cover where it says "Behold the Vision." It's basically one morning Vision is gone. Apparently they've been disassembled by the government, not sword in the comics, but disassembled by the government. They wipe his memory. So Hank Pym tried to recreate Vision, and he wasn't able to recreate him fully. So he's full white, and he doesn't have his consciousness because it's wiped. So Vision attacked the West Coast Avengers, and yeah, basically that's it. And like eventually he got his consciousness back, but yeah, it's long story short, that's it. So yeah, I really obviously we sort of see it. We sort of predict that White Vision is gonna face Vision. Agatha Harkness is gonna be involved somehow. Monica Rambeau is gonna be involved somehow with Sword, and yeah, it's if Ultron's somehow involved with it, that would be crazy.
That'll be.
Okay,
That'll just
so-
even put more. Like they already
Question
have
mark.
all of that, and then like if Ultron comes, it's like
Yeah, that's crazy.
there's too much things to conclude.
Like as much as I like how big the universe is and how detailed everything is, there is a point where it gets too big and too complicated.
Yeah.
True. I really think even if the last episode's like really long, it's so much to cover, which is again, like Teguh said, he don't want to see it in a cliffhanger, but sadly I think it will. There is no way they
Less
cover.
less cliffhanger, more of again, like I don't want the next movie like next year or something to be literally episode 10.
Yeah. Like if they're dealing with the impact, I don't mind, kind of thing.
Yeah. If they're dealing with the impact, sure, but I don't want it to be literally like okay, for example, on the contrary, like from a different point of view, is like I don't want it to be like you don't understand what's going on in this movie if you didn't see WandaVision.
Yeah. Well, that's like yeah.
Right. True. Yeah. Where is it? Is that the first episode? Okay. So last thing before, because we covered a lot. I have to tell you guys this. I saw this TikTok theory, which is like fucking nuts, and which this involves the secret 10 episode supposedly, and actually there is actually a lot of theory that to back this up, which I still don't think is the case. But like if it happened, then the people who dig this deep is kind of crazy, brilliant, and it like basically there is multiple evidence to this. First, again, there's a gap between WandaVision episode 9 to Falcon Winter Soldier, which is 2 weeks after. But that's a lot for next week. What date is next week? The 5th is WandaVision, the last episode. The 12th is supposedly for a behind the scenes of making of WandaVision, and 19 is Falcon Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
And then the theory of why there is a secret 10 episode is because WandaVision sent this tweet. It says, only 2 episodes left. Then, what does it say? The 8th episode of WandaVision Marvel Studios is now streaming on Disney Plus. and this can be interpreted in two ways. One is that they're talking as the eighth episode is part of the 2 episodes left, or they're talking about the episodes left. Is that 2 episodes left after episode 8? Because that's like it. It could be interpreted that way. But the crazy theory that I heard is that if you, I don't, I'm trying to find this, which is, I don't know if I can find it. But remember how in the first episode, you know what, I'll try to look this up in the
No, well, he's
What?
gone.
What?
I think Albert
Albert's gone.
accidentally alt tab when he's trying to find a footage or something.
Pretty sure that's
So,
what
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, so, yeah. So what? Do you think there's gonna be another episode after 9, or is that
I don't
it?
know. I
I mean, would you like another episode after 9? How about that?
Depending on how episode 9
Oh, yeah, depending on
ends.
how it
depending
ends,
on
yeah.
how it
That
ends.
makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
wrong back button. I tried to press back on Disney Plus. I pressed back on Stadia.
I know that happens.
Anyway, you know,
Alright.
I'm not gonna try to look it up, but basically, remember in the first episode they're like, oh, what is the they have a specific date that they put in the heart of like, what date is this? The anniversary? Oh, is the guest of the family? Blah blah blah. stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Mr. Hart.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, that is supposedly March 10th, right?
Yeah.
And that was on a Friday. In that, because WandaVision takes place on Friday, it was supposed to be the 10th. And like, oh, okay, let's check our calendar. March 10th. This is the TikTok theory, by the way. March 10th is on a Wednesday. That doesn't make sense, right? But WandaVision takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What year is the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Ariq, you have this calendar open up. What year is Marvel Cinematic Universe? 2018 plus 5 years, 2023. Check out March 10 on 2023.
Is it? It's
2000.
Friday. Okay.
That's Friday. Yeah. Obviously, Wednesday, next day, the next year.
It's a it's a Friday. So
Friday.
this is the crazy theory, and that just makes me laugh. They said that, what if there is actually a secret episode that's gonna come out in the 10th? Dun dun dun. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
This is so stupid, but I love that people try to connect that.
I mean, I'm not sure if like. I mean, that is extremely coincidental.
It is.
Huh.
Yeah.
But if there is 10 episodes, that will be like mind blowing. It would make sense because
But now we're gonna be
confused.
confused. Like, assuming like next week we watch episode 9, right? We can't
Right.
like. Will we be able to tell like, oh look, that's the end of the season, or are we gonna be like, wait,
Well,
there's
that's
gonna
the
be
thing.
another one or not?
That's
I
the thing.
think
It
if they-
depends on how episode 9 ends, right?
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I think if they're gonna do an episode 10, then they will at least tease it in episode 9. Like they might put like the please stand by, you know, at the very
Yeah,
least,
they
they'll
do.
do something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. I don't think they'll just leave us completely blind.
Or this will be like a little bit out of place, or they do what they usually do at the end of the credits of all the MCU films, of like the Avengers will return or something like that. You remember that in every credit? It's like
yeah.
Wanda will
Wanda.
return ... in episode 10. I'm like, holy shit!
Maybe not. Maybe they don't say in episode 10, but just as will return, and we're like,
Who will return?
ooh, interesting. What a big change.
Why are you becoming Yoda?
Oh, yo, I have no idea.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Have we grinded every bit of theory we can from this?
yes.
See,
I
I,
think
like
so.
how every time we finish an episode, it's always, I don't need sleeps. I need answers.
I need answers.
I need answers. That's why we missed out the first episode in Kelvin Rage. Not the first episode, like the previous episode in Kelvin Rage quit because me and Teguh
Also-
were like, next.
Dude,
Oh,
I got shit to do in the morning, and you guys like wait 1 hour.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
sorry, but we needed answers.
We needed answers. We can't just half arse it like
Also-
no.
also, another suggestion of why Secret 10 episode might be a thing is because Kevin Feige said this, unless he's actually lying, which would be like, maybe, would this be the first time he's lying? I don't know about the MCU, but he did say that the last 3 episodes is 3 hours long total. So that if that's the case, then next episode will be over 1.5 hours, which I don't see that happening. So
I
either
wouldn't
he's
mind.
lying about the 3 hours, or there is a Secret 10 episode. So
Or
yeah,
there's a 10 episode.
yeah.
What does it say on like
Sorry,
Disney
how long
Plus?
was episode 8? It was like 43 minutes, right?
40.
43 minutes, but with like 8 minutes of credits. So it's literally like 37
Do they
minutes.
count the credits or not?
Yeah, they always count the credits.
You do?
Well,
But
no,
does
I mean
that
like
mean-
with the minutes thing.
Oh, for the whole runtime? I guess not. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Wait, does it not mean the episode 8 was 10 minutes longer than, or is it about 10 minutes longer? Is
Let
it
me
10
see.
minutes longer than the other episodes?
Let me see the runtime.
And also in Disney Plus, do they have like in the series they say WandaVision episode 8 out of something? Did they say out of or
No, they don't.
okay? So you can't
Here,
say
I'll
for
show you.
sure there's gonna be 9 or
I'll
10
show you. I'll
episodes.
show you how Disney Plus layout look like if you want to see. But yeah, I think that's like
Ah,
much everything we
censorship.
can cover.
Alright.
Really?
So this is that. So yeah, season 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, it doesn't say out
6,
of how
7,
many.
8. Yeah. So if it's 38 minutes plus 47, Kelvin, quick math. How much is that?
What? I wasn't listening.
38
38
minutes
minutes.
plus 47 minutes.
At least 40.
An hour and 25. An hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour and
Okay.
25. So if it's 3 hours, if the last 3 episodes supposed to be 3 hours, then the last episode means it's that
Yeah, it's
hour
like 1.5.
40,
Yeah.
which is
1.5
insane.
hours.
There's no way, unless they do.
Yeah.
But that's big.
Just make the last episode a movie.
It's like Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones is like 1 hour long.
Dude, no, it's low. It's like Sherlock Holmes. One episode is 1 hour 30 minutes long.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't end like Game of Thrones. Jesus Christ.
I hope not. I mean that last episode was my favorite, so I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen next.
Right, so I guess we should plug.
WandaVision.
We're running long.
WandaVision.
Okay.
This not our long. This not our longest episode ever. So.
Yeah, because
Dude.
It
this,
is quite long.
We have a
But this
3-hour
guy-
episode. Yeah, I mean, like, this is usually, this is still more than our average
and
time.
that 3-hour episode wasn't that like the decade movies of the decade, which is
Yeah.
big,
Possibly.
which is a big title. This is just one episode of WandaVision.
Yeah, and Albert picks out like
I'm-
every second of it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I told him. He's like the meme, the meme where like the hands is on the wall, like look at like that. He's like Albert with WandaVision. Me and Teguh made fun of him for that in the previous episode. Like, like I remember Albert mentioned this and he hasn't come back to it yet. There's like this one character, a side character, and Albert's like, oh, she's a famous actress. She might play a big role too.
Oh yeah, that's I don't think that's happening.
Well,
Yeah, I mean like
It's
the-
talking about Dottie.
yeah,
Oh.
the girl from the 1950s, that Karen girl.
Yeah, this is the meme right here.
Yeah, this.
Wait, wrong way. I'm judging that like
You idiot.
with the whole spider web of
Alright,
Yeah,
I guess we should plug.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So, hardcore, go ahead, I guess, plug.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at tg23399 and on Steam as Deep Fried Tofu. Yeah.
Alright.
shaking.
Alright, POV, POV.
okay, guys, just plug yourself, because remember, you are the ones being the councilman. It says right there, POV. Okay, you can find me at Ariq Andria at Instagram or the Bluest Smith on Steam. Just open up my tab. So yeah.
What? No throwback?
Oh, no, I don't want to throw back. I'm tired of throwing back. Maybe I want to throw forwards, Kelvin.
Damn,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
Damn,
You should never
okay.
pass me the ball back in high school when we play basketball.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, Kelvin actually passes often. Kelvin's the wild.
Alright, so I guess
Sounds
you guys
promising.
can find me on Instagram at KY27, DiscoMonkey027 on Twitch, and DiscoMonkey on YouTube. Here's the thing. If Albert download Unturned, there could be console plays.
Mhm.
Yes. So Albert, this is all on you now.
Yeah, because
might
the three of us
Play this game.
are already, heavily invested in Unturned. You're just waiting for Albert, to do the council plays, to join in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 We'll
Yeah.
see about that.
What do you mean we'll see? No.
It's blind.
I have to purchase the game first and everything.
It's free.
Okay.
It's free, Albert.
It's
Come-
free
come-
Minecraft, basically.
Calm your asses. Calm down.
Yes, calm your asses and plug.
Yeah, Albert.
plug us
Look.
out.
I can't. I ate spicy food. My ass is not calm.
Just shut up.
No, honestly, we should just since I realized that if I can do green screen where it covers my whole face, the goose should just do green screen and put his face in there, so instead of a circle, just the whole. It's just like, but yeah. You can find my
Alright,
chaos
do that,
magic on
yeah.
Twitter and Instagram at Wiradharma. Find my YouTube channel at Jaw Movies, where you find the video podcast of these. And you can listen to the audio. You can listen to Councilman Show in audio form everywhere. The podcast, Podbean, Spotify, anywhere called the Councilman. And find us on Twitter at Councilman Show. I tweet the live links to every show, so follow us there so you don't miss out. Leave us a review, subscribe so you don't miss out on every single episode. I'm assuming next week we'll have a few. If the next week is the final episode, we'll have a spoiler recap of it. We will not go frame by frame per detail because these guys are apparently pissed off by me for doing so.
No. We're not pissed off. We're just pointing out that you're doing them.
By all means, continue. Just don't expect us to say much.
True, but then I feel bad for taking over the whole conversation.
It's okay. You're the most knowledgeable one in the Wanda.
You're the expert, so.
Yes.
Mhm.
But
The
yeah,
next one we
you can check us out there. Did we had a watch along a while back, so check that out if you haven't seen.
Best movie
The
of
next
all time.
the next one is coming out. Well, I guess the next month is already here. That for you guys, not just for me. But we'll be watching the sequel to this, right, Kelvin? Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. We can be
We
Hero.
can- Yeah. So I guess Dora
I
is
thought
the
we were
next
gonna watch
one.
Dora then.
No, that's the next month after.
I thought we were gonna
Yeah.
watch Mr.
We
B.
already
Holidays.
agreed. We already agreed we were gonna watch.
That is
the
true.
Golden
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah.
Fine.
Dora is for next month. From
Alright.
for this April.
But yeah, was that everyone? Did Calvin plug himself?
I
No,
did.
Oh, he did. All right.
All
Okay.
right. So with that, the councilman has
Griefing.
grief.
No, we're not griefing.
The councilman has spoken, and we'll see you in the next episode. Happy griefing.
No, that's not.
WandaVision.